after 4 days in Bandung with Halef's family, we are on our way to a place called Karimunjawa, which is an island archipelago north of central Java, and that's where we're going for a few more days.
We are in Bandung station. The first part of the trip is to go to Semarang in central Java with train.
Yep.
And that's why this announcement is all about, because we have to check in.
We have to get coffee first, though.
Yeah.
You think I have time?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we definitely have to keep going, but we'll keep you updated. This is the start of our journey to Karimunjawa. We have 3 minutes.
3?
Iya, paspornya.
Jalur 2, Pak.
Jalur 2?
Iya.
Iya, Bu. Makasih ya. Selamat pagi, Bu. Di mana ya? Oh, 3 ya? Iya. Makasih ya. We're here, 6B.
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 Tomat, lagi apa buah?
Yay, we actually made it to the train on time. Actually, gets about maybe 10 minutes spare. We decided to stop by and grab our own food before we board the train. So there we go. We're just waiting for the train to leave. And Michael's now hunting for coffee because we ended up not having any coffee yet. So maybe last minute coffee. Alright, and we are leaving. It's gonna be an 8-hour journey to Semarang.
Penumpang yang kami hormati, selamat datang di Kereta Api Ciremai yang akan mengantar kita tujuan akhir stasiun Semarang Tawang. Perjalanan kali ini menempuh waktu sekitar 7 jam 43 menit. Jika Anda
Alright, we just stopped in a station called Cikampek, and I am going to see if I can find a Coke Zero because there are no soft drinks on the train and I'm really needing one right now. I see a place called Rotio, which is a familiar store to me. So hopefully they have one. Here I am, back on the train. They didn't have my Coke Zero. Nobody has Coke Zero here. Very rarely can I find Coke Zero. I can always find stuff loaded with sugar, though, in Indonesia.
allowed to smoke anywhere on the train, including in the toilets or on the landings.
It's actually so humid outside, so that's why it's kind of fogged up. But we are actually on the stop now in Purwakarta station. Oh, we're actually moving again. But I'm gonna give you a quick bathroom tour because that's something very crucial on every single train journey. Michael just had a little accident earlier.
It's okay.
Because the bathroom doors kind of slam automatically, so you have to be extremely careful opening and closing this door. Alright, we're inside the bathroom, and as you can see, we have a mirror, which is obviously very important. You want to look the freshest ever. Then you got sink, running water, which is really good. And surprisingly, we have toilet paper here. We got hand soap, and the bathroom is the squat toilet model. If you don't use toilet paper, use the Indonesian style with the bidet, sprayed water. And what I like the most is actually this window, because you can peek inside, and if you are very careful, you could actually stick your phone or your camera outside and just capture the movement of the train outside. It's kind of loud here, so we're just gonna wrap this up, and this is the bathroom.
Selamat siang, selamat datang. Anda telah tiba di stasiun Cikampek.
So we're switching the direction of the train. That's why we are turning all the seats around. Interesting.
It's very interesting, isn't it? It's sort of a switchback. What they'll do is you'll come up to a certain area, they'll take the train and put it just at the end of where the switch is. And what they'll do is they'll move the tracks over, and then so the train came this way and then it will go back this way because they've switched that track. It's called switching.
He knows a lot about train.
Because my dad worked for the railway all his life.
about 4 hours in, and we are in Cirebon station, which is kind of half point mark. No, that's not true. That's actually more than half point mark. But it's been so relaxing journey throughout the West Java lush landscape, and we spent some time to work and catch up with some of our movies. It's lunchtime now, and we thought we're gonna check out the restaurant cart and gonna have some lunch.
Now that we're turned around, is it that way?
I don't know, you said for this way.
But it was that way when we were going the other way.
Oh.
They changed the direction of our seats halfway so far, so I thought maybe I was going the wrong way. I don't know,
But we found it. Sit here and just enjoying the train ride. We still have about 2 or 3 hours left to Semarang, and so far it's very relaxing ride, and we've been enjoying it. As you can see, it's all frozen food, but at least there are a few options. This is around 1 o'clock, so they already kind of sold out with a lot of different menus. So the options are fried rice with bakso, which is kind of the meatball, and the other one is fried rice with black pepper beef. And I think we're gonna have one of each. Fancy meal.
They even give you a free tusuk gigi.
You got the meatballs, so those are the chicken meatballs.
Bakso.
Michael got the black pepper beef, which is not bad.
That's how many veggies I got. We paid like $2 for this.
Tegal station. This is where my dad grew up in Central Java. It's kind of cool to finally see it. I actually never been here before, but since it's very hot and unfortunately the train's about to leave, so I have to go back to the train.
See you on your next trip.
Pemalang. Well, we're just passing through a neighborhood that is flooded. I mean, you can see it right there. It's crazy.
It's really sad because you know that these people have like no insurance, no government assistance, anything, and their houses have 2 or 3 feet of water in it. We just passed by some children just standing up in it.
And they just have to deal with it themselves. Neighbors probably helping each other, but it's nothing from...
I mean, they can't get rid of the water.
Penumpang yang kami hormati.
That's kind of
Sesaat
heartbreaking
lagi,
to see.
kereta
You know, things you take for granted, really. It's sobering reminder that some people are lucky, just
Kereta
simply
Api
lucky.
Ciremai akan tiba di stasiun Pekalongan. Bagi Anda yang akan menghabiskan and belongings, make sure that nothing is left behind. For your safety, stay in your seat until the train completely stops.
Sesaat lagi kereta api Ciremai akan tiba di tujuan akhir stasiun Semarang Tawang.
We finally made it to Stasiun Semarang Tawang, and that's just part 1 of our journey today. So we are about to hop on the shuttle that goes to Jepara, which is 2 hours away driving this time. Michael's really craving for Coke Zero, so he's checking it out in, I guess, Alpha Express is what it's called. Oh, he got it. Alright, let's found the van.
Thankfully, Halef's brother-in-law arranged a shuttle for us to Jepara through his connection in Semarang. They even treated us to a local delicacy called Soto Ayam khas Kudus. A very tasty meal. Well, we were sitting in the back of the vehicle that was supposed to take us up to Jepara to catch the ferry, and we discovered that the ferry for tomorrow is canceled because of the weather. So basically the government has said it's safe enough to go, and now the ferries have got to say, well, what's our line that we draw? So we're trying to figure out.
Thankfully, there are people who are trying to help us out. So they've been trying to call their contacts, sort of kind of waiting game, because they were trying to contact their friends and hearing this grapevine news about the plan tomorrow for the ferry.
It's just right now we don't have any answers, so we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, masih cari tahu juga.
Ini lagi kesamperin ke sana, Pak.
Oh,
Disamperin ke
pelabuhannya itu.
Pelabuhan Jepara.
Katanya ingin solang karo banyu. Panen utamanya ini. Atau jiput.
It's been a long day, but we finally arrived in our hotel in Jepara. So 2-hour drive from Semarang. There are some updates. Our plan to go on ferry tomorrow is not gonna work out, so we have to spend an extra night here. But this is our room. It's not too bad. So good night from Jepara, and it's still gonna be continuing tomorrow. Our journey to Karimunjawa. Okay. Well,
No idea how I'm supposed to open this.
by the corner.
Yeah. I just know this is going all over the place.
Oh.
They don't have Coke Zero.
Right.
That's the defining characteristic for me of a country that's developed. They will not put this in the video. Okay, here comes the rain.
Indonesian food. Makanan Indonesia.
Kebanyakan makanan Indonesia.